The views and opinions expressed on the Hemp Show are those of the guests and audience, and not those of the hosts, this station, media platforms, or its management. The Hemp Show is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Any information related to CBD products provided during the show is not intended to treat, diagnose, and/or claim any cure of the disease or any medical condition. Before using CBD products, Chris and Jean recommend advice from a medical professional. Keep all CBD products away from children. Women who are breastfeeding, pregnant, or trying should not take CBD or hemp products unless recommended by your medical professional. Hemp-focused products are not medicine and not required to have a medical card or prescription. They do not diagnose, cure, or prevent illness or disease. You must be 18 years or older to purchase products from Hemp.
Welcome to the Delray Beach Art Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway, the Hemp Show. How you doing, Jean?
How are you doing, Chris?
Good.
Nice to be here.
Yes, good to be here too.
Beautiful gallery, the Heart of Delray Gallery.
Every time you come in here, right?
Yeah,
So something new.
beautiful.
Do you see that that piece of art, the woman sitting
The
there
woman
with all
thing,
the
yeah.
different colors sitting on the? It's fascinating. You gotta see
is.
this,
I didn't
John.
see that
It's
one.
incredible. With you come in here. It's like every week. There's always this remarkable piece of art. It's just
Which takes them probably months
Oh,
to,
yeah.
sculpture.
for sure.
It really is amazing.
Mr. John Binford, thank you for being here.
Absolutely, my
with us.
pleasure. Thank you for having me,
Joining
both of you.
us.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, nice to see
Thanks
both
for
of you
being
as
on
well.
the show again.
Thanks for having me back.
Second
Appreciate
time.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, our first season.
Yeah.
We had.
That's
you were
right.
Our first.
You're special.
Yes.
It was a pleasure.
Our
You're special. You know that.
Thank you. So are you. So are you.
Well,
Good deal.
well, now you have your own business.
Now I have my own business.
John Binford
Yeah,
Fitness.
John Binford Fitness. Yep. And I just started really, this has been my first month in business for myself. I left the commercial gym that I was at in town and started my own training space. It's been going really well. Actually,
Great to meet your parents.
Yes. It was great to have both
yeah.
of you over to the
Yeah, it was a
facility
great
as
time.
well.
It's a great time.
So yeah, we got a good
Yeah.
training session in. And
Yeah, we got to get Chris over there more often.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, I'm going to speak to my experience with John just a few days ago, but we have a lot to cover today. We're going to be getting into the opioid epidemic, what our goals, passions are, and we're going to,
Yes.
provide some updates of what's going on out there in the cannabis
Hemp
industry
Boca,
and
right.
hemp as well.
And if anyone
but-
would like to call in, if they have questions or any
Comments,
products,
right.
comments about what we're discussing, please call our studio 888-994-4995.
Right. Anybody's interested in our products or learn about CBD, you can go to hempoka.com, and the number is 561-330-5655. So,
It's a beautiful, sunny Florida.
oh yeah.
As
yeah.
always,
Couldn't be
right?
more beautiful out.
Oh,
Absolutely.
my goodness.
It's awesome.
But, well, and last night we were in Deerfield Beach working, and the weather was just gorgeous. The humidity was just gone.
just died
We were just
last
right on the ocean,
Yeah.
right across the street in a
We're
restaurant.
very fortunate.
Oh yeah, at nighttime when you get the low humidity, it is beautiful out.
It is very nice.
Very fortunate. So, John, we're going to get into some topics about CBD and health and wellness, and in a way, it kind of ties into what you do in health and wellness. Why don't you, kind of speak to like the most common reasons why people come to your gym and workouts, and what is your? And I'm going to also talk about my first experience with you.
Yeah.
The last few days as well, and.
Yeah, so really the people that I work with every day are, normal people that deal with everyday struggle as well, and how I kind of help them along is through physical, mental, and for those that it's applicable to, spiritual well-being, just trying to get them more comfortable in their own skin, whether it's through movement or whether it's just through talking, conversing with them, trying to figure out what their needs are, and then trying to help them in any way that I can, mainly through exercise and fitness and movement, because as I've found that helps to make us a little bit more one with ourselves. You find out more about yourself, what you're capable of when you push yourself with any hard work, whether that's strenuous nights on the computer, putting in your hours, burning the late night oil, or really pushing yourself in a workout. Finding those capabilities will then find more as you progress. But that's what it is putting in time to yourself and trying to better yourself.
Yeah.
So what do you find most in your experience past over 10 years in this industry?
Yeah.
What is the most common reason why people would come to you?
Stress. Yeah. Stress.
Yes.
Yeah, really
Concur.
a common thing. I'm sure with you, what you guys do as well. Life becomes stressful, and people find different mechanisms or ways to cope with stress.
Right.
Sometimes negative, hopefully more positive than negative,
Right.
to help you progress in your life. If you have too many negative choices over time from stress, you're going to end up in a bad place that you're probably not going to be very happy with yourself. And being happy and being stress-free is what it's all about. What life is all about.
Yeah.
So exercise, fitness, movement, that can help with stress, but also just listening to people and hearing them out sometimes is what it takes to help them get it off their chest, or just kind of just relieve their stress. And then I ask them afterwards, how do you feel? How do you feel compared to when you came in? And
Well, you ask me that all the time.
hopefully it's better.
No, I want to
Hopefully
get
it's better. But yeah, I definitely see people dealing with stress in their own way, and try to tailor their workout or their
Right.
session to best fit their needs. So I'm constantly assessing people and trying to figure out what is best for them.
Right, because everyone is different. So
Everyone is different.
what you do with everybody is different.
Mhm.
The routines. that are-
Absolutely, but absolutely, and that common denominator being that most people are trying to just figure out how they can get a little bit more out of their day, a little bit more out of themselves.
Have more energy
Exactly.
to go through the
Yep.
day.
Have more
Yeah.
energy and feel more confident too.
I tell you, when
Helps.
my first experience was just a few days ago, it was great. What I like about John is that he is one-on-one. I mean, what I'm about to say, I'm preaching to the choir, and it's no surprise. He's a nice guy. But he was one-on-one with you, and you are spiritual. You felt spiritual, and it wasn't like a business. Didn't feel like you really were. When I was working out, you paid 100% attention to my posture, my stance, my breathing, everything. They're the slightest thing, and but you were also you're encouraging as well. Through that test, because you wanted to see my strength, my endurance, and kind of see where you're at, and then that's where you start your regimen from. So I personally appreciate how you approach.
Absolutely.
That not many trainers out there are like that.
Well, thank you. I do appreciate that. And with the experience that I've had in training, obviously figuring out what you're capable of physically, assessing you physically while you're working out is important, being that everyone is different, everyone has their own needs, so paying attention is absolutely a must. And with training, sometimes you can go into a gym, have a workout, have a group session, and it just doesn't feel like that much attention is on you, and it's not really like attention
Everybody's
to detail.
needs are different.
Exactly,
In the
everyone's
gym.
needs are different.
I
And-
wouldn't want to be in a group session. I like the one-on-one.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's different for everyone. Not to say
Yeah.
that all group training is bad, because there's people that really thrive in a group
Sure,
setting
sure, of
and,
course.
and compete and things like that. But for the people that are really looking for the specific needs, and I find that with the one-on-ones, the people that really appreciate the one-on-ones are the ones that are just really committed to themselves. And not to say that again group setting is that, but it's an investment. It's investment in your time and your money and in yourself. So you gotta really take time to do that. And I appreciate anybody that comes and works with me and takes the time out of their day to do that. So like we had mentioned, I do have the experience training and seeing working out, and that's all great.
Speak about experience. Can you tell us a little bit background for those who may
Absolutely.
not know you?
Absolutely.
Your experience.
Yeah, and how to and also how to connect with John too.
Yes.
On all your social media and
Absolutely, yes. So really, how it started for me, I grew up in the fitness industry, being that my parents were trainers as well.
Beautiful people.
Thank you very much. They've been very big influences in my life, positive influences, still are, and they still educate personal trainers, nutrition, really all aspects of fitness, and they do it all from their online platform. So I'm still
you've been around
constantly
all your
learning,
life.
really all my
Absolutely,
life.
yes.
Yeah, really. They've been in business for 25 years, and I'm 27 years old. So it's,
Very good.
you know, nursery was in the gym. You know, I had
There you go.
daycare. My mom's teaching group fitness.
Who better than someone to
So-
teach?
Yeah, that's very good.
So it's definitely in my blood for sure, but I wasn't always on that path of being 100% certain. You know, I had to go through my trials and figure out who I was and really how I could be an impact in the world, you know. And I found that through pushing myself and through fitness, and really it was through football and training, strength and conditioning for football, that really got me hooked into seeing change in my body. And I started to feel better about myself. And there was a point in my life when I wasn't super confident, and I wasn't, you know, outgoing and, you know, talkative to everyone, and just could hold a conversation with anyone I talked to. But as I, you know, put more investment into myself, and not really from a vain perspective, but more just from a, you know, internal, like, value perspective of like, hey, like, now I can hold my own. I know what I'm talking about.
Wow.
So that's really kind of helped me through football and through all that, and it just morphed into more of an educational, and how can I apply this to the everyday person? Because not everybody's a football player, not everybody wants to
Right.
be an athlete. You know, it's so.
But you
It's,
still, every weekend I hear you going to all these other classes, other people's training and getting certifications.
Yes,
you
yes,
know,
I'm-
updating your certification.
constantly believe in practicing what you preach. You know, I firm believer in order to teach something effectively, you have to have the proper experience of going through what it feels
Right.
like,
Right.
especially in what I do when I'm telling people, oh, do this, do that, make sure you're feeling this. If I don't know what I'm talking about or know what it feels like myself, how can I, you know, describe it effectively? So the experience of working out definitely helps with teaching the
Absolutely,
fitness.
because I remember training with you at your previous employment.
Yep.
I had almost like a carpal tunnel on my
Yes,
arm.
I remember
Remember
your
that?
forearm. Yes, you were having
And I was
extreme
having
amount of pain in your
here,
hands,
here, and
coming
we-
from your neck as
exactly.
well.
He said, okay, no more weights, and we just did the rip bands, and it was amazing. I have
Yeah.
no pain anymore.
And a
I
lot of
praise-
different mobility drills and flexibility
Absolutely.
drills that really have helped you over
Right,
time.
it has.
And you know, when we do our test and we say, how does this feel? You know, how does it feel? It should be after each exercise that, you know, someone should be checking in, and or yourself, and saying, how did that feel? What am I trying to accomplish with this movement?
No, and I remember you always checking in on me, making sure, does that feel, as soon as I say I feel pain there, and you're like, okay, we're going to stop.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, let's focus on
Yeah.
it. Let's
How do we
so you
adjust?
kind
How
of,
do we make it
you
better?
kind of dig into that more in depth
And
of
that- and-
what was going on
Yes.
in my body.
Yep.
So you
And
can
kind
figure out.
of with what Chris said as well, it was, you know, I could see the what you need to do physically, but then, you know, when it comes to really that teaching point is taking the time that you need to get with your client, get with your person, and say,
Right.
hey, this is what we're trying to accomplish. This is what it should feel like. And now let's go back to pushing yourself.
So you-
Right,
So you're all-
life changing.
You're throughout social media, and they can reach you at John Binford Fitness. Is that
Correct.
Correct.
Yep. John
Do you have a
Binford
phone number?
Fitness. I do have a phone number on there as well.
Okay.
I have it right on my business card. My
Okay.
personal cell phone number as well, 609-276-4818. They
right.
can reach me 24/7.
Well, we're gonna take a commercial break. When we come back, we're gonna talk a little bit more about John. We're gonna get into Hemp-Oka CBD and the opioid epidemic. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Experian Travel, a subsidiary of Cruise Planners Travel Advisor, is merely a selling agency and makes no warranty expressed or implied. Each cruise planners is individually owned and operated. Experian Travels and Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and a very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. Our travel advisors will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. We specialize in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation just for you. The material presented in this commercial is provided for informational purposes only and is based upon information that is considered to be reliable. This material is not intended as an offer or solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security or other financial instrument. Securities or other financial instruments mentioned in this material are not suitable for all investors. Any opinions expressed herein are given in good faith, are subject to change without notice, and are only intended at the moment of their issue as conditions quickly change. Phil, a regular guest on Bloomberg Canada's Money Talk, with a recent public platform average over 100% annual gain, said, "Don't gamble with your investments, be the house, not the gambler." At philstockworld.com, a top stock market investment site in the U.S. and ranked most influential stock market professional with almost 500,000 Twitter followers, visit www.philstockworld.com for more information.
Welcome back, everyone. Hemp Show with
Yes.
Jean and Chris, and we're on our guest, Mr. John Binford of John Binford Fitness of Boca Raton.
Right. And we were discussing in our first segment about basically what John does as a trainer. Trust me, very unique, one of a kind. I
Yes.
was training with him for the first time, and you know, like we were saying, John is very spiritual. He really does focus on your attitude, your posture, your endurance, whatever it is, and he creates a regimen for just you only.
Correct.
You know, there are
He's
group sessions.
very passionate what he does.
Yeah, and but you know, you're going to go very far, and we're going to help as much as we can to broadcast your new business. You started about a month ago. You've been in it for almost most of your life.
Yeah.
And
Since
I'm
2
sure
years
you started
old.
working out as soon as mommy gave you birth to you. Where's my dumbbell?
You're too funny. You're too funny.
We're going to support you.
It is. It's a really
here to support you
a
for
blessing
sure,
to be
yes.
here. So I appreciate you guys having me
Yeah.
and supporting my business.
And
too.
at some
So
one
thank
point,
you.
I'd like for us to set up a live broadcast if we can at
Absolutely.
the location
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
while you're training somebody.
That would be amazing.
Right.
you
That
know,
would be
that would
Chris.
be-
That would be amazing. Yes, Chris. Exactly. Volunteer on.
Okay, I'm always the guinea pig. Always the guinea pig, people. What camera? No, always the guinea pig. No, but be good there. I think next time we should do that.
Yes, I think that's a great idea.
But we got to get to some hemp boca stuff because we're always growing.
Yeah,
We're always
there's a lot of information that
I mean, take it away. I mean, the testimonials we've gotten last week, this past week. I mean, unbelievable.
Yes.
You know, and in just the different symptoms and you know, everybody has, you know, everybody's built differently, right? Everybody reacts to CBD differently. And you know, by taking this supplement or dietary supplement, it's kind of like something, it's like a regimen in its own. You take it every day. It's not so much have to be for pain or sleep or what have
Right,
you.
right.
It's very healthy.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
If anyone would like to join in our conversation, just call toll free here at the studio, 888-994-4995.
Yes. Any questions, comments?
I can
Right.
attest to my personal experience from Sunday when we met up a few days ago, incorporating CBD in my supplement as well. I've been taking it in the morning and night. Being that it's been 3 days, I've been working out, training every single day. I, again, try to monitor how I'm feeling throughout the day, no matter what I'm doing. But I can say that the past 3 days I've been feeling great. As far as anything different, I can't really say just yet, but I know that
Right.
my
Yeah.
sleep has been
Yeah.
great.
No, we appreciate the
my
feedback.
appetite. I mean, everything. I've been really feeling great.
That's great
I mean,
to
you
hear.
you feel a little bit different.
Yeah, just
before-
just clear-minded. I mean, really. You know, when I'm talking and training, everything is just flowing very well. You know, I just feel very alert and clear.
Right, because you are a healthy guy. You don't have any injuries or anything.
Yeah, no.
And
Luckily,
so, right,
yes,
luckily.
yes.
No, so it's more neuro.
Just awareness, yeah.
Yeah.
Just trying to be, again, I'm always trying to be aware of the foods that I'm eating,
Right.
energy levels, you know, what time of day is best for me
Right,
to work
right,
out,
right.
And after my workouts.
So you're very aware of your body.
Definitely.
So you know what the difference, the little slightest
Yeah.
difference that changes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just feel good, you know. It's
That's great.
you know, and I tried. That's my goal usually, but I just know after my workouts recently, especially I worked out very hard on Sunday and took the CBD Sunday night, Monday morning, and honestly a little bit in the afternoon on Monday too, just because I was feeling a little sore, and I felt great by Monday night. Like I was
That's awesome.
really feeling good
That's
from
great.
a recovery
Well, I can
standpoint.
contest to your workouts because, you know, I'm complaining throughout the whole workout. I have probably like 45 to an hour.
Yeah.
And by half hour, I'm like,
Clock
not
watching.
done yet.
Stop looking at that clock.
Well, listen, I had
And
two.
by the end of the workout,
I
I'm
had-
like, okay, John, I never want to see you again, but I love you. But
So you know what happened?
I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow.
I think he goes, okay, now we're just going to do it once around and you're done for the day. So I think I had like 2 exercises left, and I'm pulling up that dumbbell. I'm like, John, I got a glass of water. It's like I couldn't hold it for just 2 more exercises, but I had to go get a glass of water. I was starting to feel it, but it was good. It was good.
So how did you
listen
feel
to
about
But it was good. And then the very
workout?
next day, I had the tension. It was a great feeling, though. I had the toneness, the tension. It wasn't like pain or discomfort. It was that it just, it was effective.
Yeah, I felt like you were using
Yeah,
your
and
muscles.
I was like, I could run a marathon. I really felt good the next day.
Nice.
So
It's awesome.
I appreciate
So,
that.
please
But-
tell the listeners how they can get a hold of you. If they want to sign up, or if they want more questions.
Yep,
for
they can
you.
reach me at my personal cell phone number, 609-276-4818.
What is that again? Slowly.
609-276-4818. My location is 1200 Clintmore Road, Suite 11 in Boca Raton, Florida. Right in between Boca and Delray, really right up north side of Boca.
Beautiful
Right.
facility.
The facility
I was
really,
gonna say accessory.
really came out great. Really
Well, there
came out
are
great.
accessories inside.
Yeah. Really nice. Really
but-
nice.
And I do share space with my good friend, personal trainer, and snack bar creator, Matt Williams and Chelsea Williams. They created Fro Pro, the snack bar, which is all over South Florida. Now,
Okay, we're
now
not
all
giving
over
free
Florida.
but
But
advertisements yet.
just so when you do see the space that I'm in,
Right.
it has the logo on the
Oh, for
door
sure.
of Fro Pro.
You know,
so not to be confused.
you know what I keep forgetting? We got to tell our audience to go to VCard Global, because we also have the VCard, and we want to get that out there because people can watch our show, communicate, follow us, communicate with us. So if they go to vcardglobal.com or download VCard on your cell phones, type in Hemp Boca. And the code 60952, access code.
What is that code?
60952. It's an access code, so when you
So they
download
have to
it.
download the VCard app first,
Correct. Or they can text Hemp Boca to 8800 as well.
8800?
8800. 80800.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Gotta clarify that with Miss Jean. But I want to touch on some, stories that came out last
gosh,
week.
It's,
Well, if one,
it's concerning.
yeah,
Really
well, I mean,
concerning.
you know how not all, eventually all the states will legalize recreational and medical, but unfortunately, probably not surprisingly, we got New York and New Jersey against it, and so it didn't pass. And for me, my opinion, but I'm speaking for myself. When I read articles like this, the first thing that comes to mind is whose hands is in the pharmaceutical industry, because every day there's thousands and thousands of stories and data, that is what CBD is doing for people. Now, here's a caveat to that. Yes, CBD is making a huge breakthrough in a lot of symptoms, right? But how do you choose the right CBD? And that's part of what we're trying to bring on a weekly basis. Every day is awareness of what to look for, how to understand what's the difference between marijuana and hemp. And we're going to get into the 2 different plants, right? Because we have a picture here, which is very important. And that's what this show's all about, just as much education as possible.
Yeah.
But John and Jean, I tell you, you read these stories and I sit there and I scratch my head and it's like, what is the purpose? Why is it that these politicians are so against legalizing
Why do you think?
hemp? Because
There's
it's the
2 things.
pharmaceuticals. It's money.
2 things: money and power.
But you know something? If they just sit back and take the blinders off, right, and stop being selfish, they can see that there'll be much more money to be made in the cannabis industry, but in a better way, because now you're creating healthy products, for the most part. We're going to touch on the story that you ran across a few days ago about synthetics, things like that. But for the most part, this is, I mean, it's either you choose opioids that can kill you, opioids that can create an addiction, opioids that can ruin organs, or look into CBD, and then do your research and learn where, if you're going to pick a CBD product, find out who that company is about, and we're going to touch on that.
One thing I find amazing too is the opioids that you're mentioning. Pharmaceutical drug companies are in control of how how they're distributed, with how they're prescribed, the dosages, and it just doesn't seem right to have such hardcore drugs being legally given to people over the counter and prescribed, versus a CBD product that really has little to no side effect other than benefits from the trials that have happened.
Why would a pharmaceutical company make an opioid or OxyContin that would lead you to addiction, that could lead you to addiction? Why would you want that person to keep coming back and buying something that's not good for you and just gives you temporary relief? And that's what goes through my head. Question. CBD products or hemp oka products, I'll speak to about hemp oka. You can't get addicted to our products. It's non-psychoactive. So all we care about is that we bring you relief. We prefer that than having you feel like you have to come back and buy it. But the addiction, like Gene would say a couple of times, right? Would you say the addiction is the feeling better?
Right. Addicting to feeling better about yourself, feeling pain-free. Well, what really gets me is that, I can understand why that's not legalizing, because there are a lot of companies that are like, and what you have here in the topics here, that they're putting things, the synthetics and harmful ingredients into these CBD oils. So you don't know what companies to choose. I mean, we can talk about all our products and what's in our oil all day long and how it's great, high quality. But for someone listening who doesn't know us and what we stand for, they're going to say, well, they're just saying like what everybody else is saying, preaching about their products. So why not buy something that's cheaper?
Right.
But there are companies that are $1 million companies that are in the NASDAQ.
Yes. Trading on the NASDAQ.
Trading on the NASDAQ that claims that all their stuff is all natural, organic, and they were just running out on that, right?
A few weeks ago, they didn't release, John. They didn't release this name of this company, but the headline was that a major company trading on NASDAQ using chemicals and CBD that can kill people. That was the headline. And it's like,
think about what that does to all the companies that are doing their due diligence.
Right.
It's going to come out. They just they're not releasing the what they found. But of course, a company that's less than 2 years old, or something. It's not even 24 months. I don't think it's even 20. That they temporarily removed their licenses. So they can't do anything.
Right.
But
what
about that next one there, the FDA?
Yes. When we come back from our break, we're going to just go into the FDA and what they
found recently.
Just the latest news that we found. So we'll be right back. It's Hemp Booker Show with Gene and Chris. Thank you.
Experian Travel, a subsidiary of Cruise Planners Travel Advisor, is merely a selling agency and makes no warranty expressed or implied. Each Cruise Planners is individually owned and operated. Experian Travels and Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and a very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. Our travel advisors will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. We specialize in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation just for you. The material presented in this commercial is provided for informational purposes only and is based upon information that is considered to be reliable. This material is not intended as an offer or solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security or other financial instrument. Securities or other financial instruments mentioned in this material are not suitable for all investors. Any opinions expressed herein are given in good faith, are subject to change without notice, and are only intended at the moment of their issue as conditions quickly change. Phil, a regular guest on Bloomberg Canada's Money Talk, with a recent public platform average over 100% annual gain, said, "Don't gamble with your investments, be the house, not the gambler." At philstockworld.com, a top stock market investment site in the U.S. and ranked most influential stock market professional with almost 500,000 Twitter followers, visit www.philstockworld.com for more information.
Welcome back to the Hemp Boca Show live in Delray Beach, Florida. We were just talking the last couple of segments of John Binford here. He's a personal trainer, phenomenal guy. You can find him at John Binford Fitness, all of his social media. He will pay attention to you, one-on-one, group session, whatever you feel more comfortable. His workouts are amazing. And Gene and I got into CBD, what's going on today with CBD in the industry. New York and New Jersey, they didn't pass the recreational use of products, and I'm sure at some point all 50 states by the end of next year.
If you want to get in on a conversation, have any questions, please call into the studio, the Hemp Boca Studio, 888-994-4995.
Right. And we were just talking about what to look for in a CBD, right? And what we just put up on our website today. The
dosage, the concentration.
The dosage, and
that no CBD is
created equal.
Created
it's all right.
equal.
It's all good. And for about Hemp Boca products. Yeah. If you want to learn more about Hemp Boca products, purchase our products. You can go to hempboca.com or call 561-330-5655. So, but check out the FDA. The Food Drug Administration, what they just recently found just in April.
I know, you were reading about that, that they're falsely claiming that it cures cancer, could cure cancer. I mean, who?
And being preventative. And being a preventative. It's unbelievable what, they sent out several licenses, letters, kind of warning them that you are mislabeling. These are.
Are we allowed to say the three companies' names?
Yeah,
we should.
It's out there.
Bring that. Yes.
No, it's according to the Food Drug Administration.
The three companies. One of them is Advanced Spine and Pain LLC. The second one is Nutra Pure LLC, and the third one is Pot Network Holdings Inc.
Right.
That is out of New Jersey and New York.
Yeah, and you know something? I want to continue doing that because when we see those names, those businesses that are out there, and especially like this, I want to keep passing that information on to people. Because I'm a consumer too.
Absolutely.
We're not only behind Hemp Boca, everybody here is a consumer, and everybody has a right to know what companies are trying to mislabel, just not be as transparent as you're supposed to be, and all they care about is
not looking out for
pushing
the
their product
consumers,
right?
Yeah. Safety.
Yeah.
Overall. Sometimes you get a good CBD product, you take it, you feel good, but you don't. They're not transparent with the ingredients. They may have good ingredients in there, but there may be some things that may not be as
additives.
The additives and so forth. You don't know how it's going to affect your body in the future.
Right.
So you may not have the effect now, but you don't know a year later, 2 years, 5 years.
Yeah.
I want to give kudos to Gene too, because we're coming out with all new packaging, right? It's beautiful packaging. And during the process, we're fine tuning every letter, every word that's on there to make sure it is 100% accurate, perfect, that customers can understand it, customers can feel they have peace of mind in taking our product. Got all the ingredients in there, so you're doing a phenomenal job. The package is incredible.
Thank you.
When customers go to our website,
and making sure each product has our QR codes. That's very important.
Yeah.
Third lab party tested.
Yeah.
So make sure
Yeah,
Every product has
and just
that.
to comment on that, if I could, I mean, being that we work together, we're friends already. I mean, I already care about you guys a lot, but just the fact of the things
Ditto.
that I know that how close we are actually connected in our values, as well as your integrity. I mean, your integrity to try and set the standard, and what attracted me not only to you guys but also your product as a consumer is reading the label, talking to you, and seeing firsthand for myself,
Right.
wow, these guys aren't messing around, these guys are trying to do it the right way. And for those that tried to take the shortcut or the
Yeah.
easy way, then absolutely they do need to
Well,
be called out on that.
How many times were asked, why is Hemp Oka, what is so different about Hemp Oka? And it's not so much about
At the beginning, what we were saying.
Yeah, we were
everyone's
talking
like,
about
"We've heard that."
how a product is
Everybody.
made. And it's like, now we're getting away from that. We're focusing more on that because we're in your face. We care about you. We'll come to you. We'll do presentations. We'll help create a regimen for you. We make it
Right.
personal,
Yeah.
spiritual, just like how you are in the
Absolutely.
gym.
Absolutely.
That's how we are.
And that's
around
how
here.
that's how I see it. Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's-
and
I
I
love
think that says speaks volumes about Hemp Oka. When people call us or
Right.
write or email us, and we're here
And
to
we
help.
just had a lady in here earlier saying about, she said that she takes CBD oil, and she says, well, the bottle is clear. So is that going to be different?
The liquid?
The liquid.
The
No,
liquid-
no.
oh, the
Actually,
bottle
the
itself.
bottle
Oh, really?
is clear glass. Like, well, that's the regulations says that
Mm-hmm.
you have to have either a dark blue or an amber glass color for the bottle, not clear.
Right, because of the sun.
heat, the
Yeah.
sun, and also the preserving
Preserve.
the oil. Absolutely.
as a consumer,
Well,
that's
that
not
is-
something I would know.
Exactly.
So-
We see them a lot.
So, and
Look who's in the house. Hello, Lisa.
we'll get into. I want to get into the difference between the marijuana and the hemp plants.
Yes, the difference.
We put a picture on
Diagram
here.
here. You
Yeah,
want
it
to
shows
have the
because we found that in our discussions when we're out there, we found that when we talk about CBD, sometimes the response would be, no, I don't do drugs, or I don't want to get a high, or I'll get in trouble, or I used to be addicted to drugs. And we understand their perception. We understand that. So we thought it would be best to just, each show come up with something to show so they can continue learning how to separate from hemp plant from the marijuana plant. So when it comes to Hemp Oka, all our products, everything about Hemp Oka is from the hemp plant.
Do you want to explain the difference
Yeah.
first, and then go into our?
I want to start with the THC level. That's
Okay.
important.
Yes.
So the hemp plant, besides the way it looks a lot different, I mean from a distance, for a naked eye, it kind of looks the same. But as you move closer to it, you could tell the difference between the hemp plant and the marijuana plant. But THC levels, hemp plant carries no more than 0.3% of THC. So that's why when you're out there and you research and you see that being a regulation. So anything 0.3% or less, they consider as non-psychoactive. Okay, so you don't need a prescription or a medical card for that. The MJs or the marijuana dispensaries that require prescriptions and medical cards, they are more into the marijuana plant. Okay, there's a key word called cannabis. Cannabis is a general term for both the hemp plant and the marijuana plant. Okay, so it acts kind of like like a corporate name of an organization with sub businesses or sub organizations. Similar. It's cannabis, and then under cannabis you have the hemp plant and then the marijuana plant. Well, with the dispensaries, the reason why you have to have a medical card because it is considered a Schedule I drug. What that means is that not only that it exceeds 0.3% THC, but you're almost up to 40% in the marijuana plant, and that's the psychoactive. That's what contributes to getting somebody high, right? Or having whatever relief they need. So what we're saying, what Hemp Oka is saying is that, why don't you try the hemp plant? It's an organic, all natural. In a previous show, the Brooklyn Cafe with Freddie and Dawn, they were talking about what does organic mean? Organic means is that there's no chemicals used in the process of a good. There's
Absolutely.
no pesticides. There's no metals. There's no solvents. That's what means it's organic.
Yep.
So Hemp Focus products were all 100% organic. And so we're saying, all right, listen, you're not going to get the high, but what's more important? Do you want to get high or do you want to feel better on a natural product? So you take Hemp Focus product and you're going to feel a lot better, but you're not going to have this high. You're going to feel good and relaxed, but that's not a high.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to feel when you wake up every day,
Yeah.
or just before you go to bed.
Absolutely.
Go to work and be able to drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without having
so-
that non-psychoactive.
And that's education to me, because as far as that goes, I was under the impression that hemp and marijuana were the same plant. I did not know that. So thank you.
You're welcome. And you and many others out there that have that same, idea that it's grown with the marijuana. I mean,
Yeah.
marijuana is the CBD
It's a
is extracted
distinct
from
difference. I mean, just
marijuana
from
plant,
that
which is
explanation,
not correct.
to know that, that's a very distinct difference.
Yeah,
So-
and the other thing I want to point out, I mean, it says here, according to Elemental, there are companies continuing to paint the picture that CBD is a cure-all, and that will bring a lot of disappointment to consumers. May get that's the thing. These companies, because they figured if they're going to advertise that way and not get into the education that we're doing, just want to CBD, buy this, wear this, wear that, we have all this. They want to make all those millions and millions of dollars, but what's happening is that you're leaving the false narrative to millions of people. And then when a companies like Hempoka, the Honest and stuff, we're going to have our day. I mean, it's showing now. I mean, we have a lot of people calling in inquiring about Hempoka, but we're going to have our day. And they're going to have their day, but they're no longer going to be in the industry.
Absolutely.
And
I'm a firm believer in integrity, so I agree with you on that. And if you stick true to what you believe in and you know it to be the right thing, it will all come full circle. I'm a firm believer in that.
yeah.
So if anyone would like to chime in on the education conversation, please give us a call at the Hempoka Studio at 888-994-4995. Or if you want to purchase products,
Go to hempboga.com or dial 561-330-5655. We'll be right back.
Experian Travel, a subsidiary of Cruise Planners Travel Advisor, is merely a selling agency and makes no warranty expressed or implied. Each Cruise Planners is individually owned and operated. Experian Travels and Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and a very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. Our travel advisors will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. We specialize in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation just for you. The material presented in this commercial is provided for informational purposes only and is based upon information that is considered to be reliable. This material is not intended as an offer or solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security or other financial instrument. Securities or other financial instruments mentioned in this material are not suitable for all investors. Any opinions expressed herein are given in good faith, are subject to change without notice, and are only intended at the moment of their issue as conditions quickly change. Phil, a regular guest on Bloomberg Canada's Money Talk, with a recent public platform average over 100% annual gains, said, "Don't gamble with your investments, be the house, not the gambler." At philstockworld.com, a top stock market investment site in the U.S. and ranked most influential stock market professional with almost 500,000 Twitter followers, visit www.philstockworld.com for more information.
welcome back to the Hempoka Studio. We're here live with Gene and Chris and our guest, John Binford of John Binford Fitness.
Thank you for having me.
That's great.
Welcome.
So we
Where
were,
we
just a
left
recap, we were talking with John Binford. I just started training with him. He is just as passionate as we are with CBD products, but in the fitness side of things, if you need some guidance, one-on-one, somebody who really focuses on your regimen, you may be with a trainer or somewhere else, but you just want that extra support. You can look for John Binford Fitness on all of social media. And let's take it away. You've been about a month right now. You've
Been open, yep. New
Fantastic
facility,
place,
about a month.
great
Yep.
equipment.
Yep.
So
Yeah, thank you, and thank you for coming over and experiencing it for firsthand. And again, if someone is interested in bettering themselves through health and fitness, that's something that I can definitely help them with, whether that's from a nutritional standpoint or from workouts and getting your fitness on.
Great. And how can they contact you?
They can contact me from my telephone number, 609-276-4818.
Do you have a website?
The website's still in the works,
Okay.
but the social media platform is up and
Perfect.
running. So John Binford Fitness on your Facebook, Instagram, whatever social media platform you have.
Great.
you want to get
great.
it, if you want to learn or purchase any of our products, you go to hempoka.com. You can call it 561-330-5655.
What is that again, Chris?
561-330-5655, Gene.
Thank you.
And you can also follow
so
us.
fast I couldn't catch it.
Yeah, I know. You can also follow us on vCard. You can download the vCard app on your Android or your Apple phone and type in Hempoka, and our access code is 60952. You can watch the Hempoka Studio show every Tuesdays, 2:30 to 3:30, live in Delray Beach there. You can also purchase products or read information. In fact, we have on a table here, by the way, Jean, you did a fantastic job on this
thank you.
skirt, wrap, whatever you call it. It's beautiful. You did a great job.
Table liner.
And our new line, Balance Sport. It's our new no THC line, Balance Sport. Right? It's coming out soon. A little pushback on the date, but we promise you hopefully by the end of May we'll have it. But go online, you'll see our 600, we have 300, 600, all the way up to 3,000 tinctures. Gummies on
we have
special,
on
right?
specials right now.
$12.
Yes, $12.
Regularly $21.99.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get on our-
Regularly $21.99, and you get 5 in a pack, and they're
25
piggies.
milligrams each,
Yes.
piggies.
Piggies.
A lot of great feedback on those. We also have bath bombs, fantastic. They just bring relief. You take a bath. We've got feedback where it can exceed over 24 hours, just feeling relaxed. And
Have you tried a bath
rejuvenated.
bomb? Do you have a bathtub?
I don't have a bathtub. If I had a bathtub, I would definitely
You're
use
gonna,
one.
you're gonna have to buy one of those little baby pools in
Little
the back,
bit- yeah,
and
just-
it's filled up with hot water.
There you go. Get an inflatable.
Throw them in there,
Yep.
exactly.
I'll get me and the dogs in there.
Oh, they'll have relief too.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I've
and we're talking
heard about
your
the pet
dogs,
line, yes.
We have a pet tincture also, 300.
That's amazing. That's definitely something I'd like to use with my dog, being that he has some health concerns.
Right.
And I'd like to definitely give that a try.
Right. And we also touched on a little bit of difference between the marijuana plant and the hemp plant. We're going to probably extend that, and also want to get into more of the opioid epidemic. What our goals are for next show.
So, right.
We are very passionate about contributing to the end of opioid epidemic. So if you're a big supporter of that, if you know anyone, we want to team up with organizations all around. It could be addiction centers, doctors, chiropractors, whoever. We want to work with you to get the word out.
Right, especially just recovery centers
Right.
in Delray, Boca, local community.
Right.
We would love to come do presentations, education, classes, so forth, anything.
Right.
We want to end the opioid epidemic.
You can
And that's
email
fine.
support at hempoka.com. Give us a call, 561-330-5655. Help us, be a voice for us. We also want to be a voice for you. Anyone that has an addiction or currently on opioids and you want to learn more, go to hempoka.com for all the information there.
And also, if you'd like to call in the studio to speak with one of us or ask any questions, or we can answer any questions for you, please dial 888-994-4995.
Well, Gene, there's no more 900 numbers, Gene. It's all 888s now, you know what I mean?
No, there was never 900. I'm ahead of myself. It's the Hemp Boca studio. We have our own studio now.
I know.
It's amazing. It really is.
We're so blessed. We want to thank we always thank Dawn and Fred
Yes.
every show from the Brooklyn Cafe for believing in us. Working
Guiding
with them.
us,
They're
teaching
holding
us.
our hands. They're
Right.
gonna help
Absolutely.
continue educating us. We want to be big. We want this show to be huge, and we want to help as many people as possible. And
So
we are.
if you out there, you can help us, one by one.
Invite guests. We are right. Just advertising during our show. There's guest appearances. We want to have you here. You don't have to be part of CBD. You can even be against CBD. We want that controversial time as well.
Right. And if you want to know more about our products, give us a call. 561-330-5655. We'll personally come and meet with you for over coffee, wine, anything, just to want to educate you.
Right, that's great. And again, I want to get over just touch on before the end of the show the difference between marijuana and the hemp. Right, it's two different plants. So when you hear the word cannabis is just a general term. So think of kind of like a triangle, right? You have cannabis on the top, and then you have to your right marijuana plant, and then to the left your hemp plant. And then the hemp plant, that carries no more than 0.3% THC. This is one of the main reasons why it was included in the Farm Bill of 2018, just recently signed off by Trump. It was moved from a Schedule I drug to a dietary supplement because the THC level at 0.3% or less, it has been defined as non-psychoactive. The marijuana plant has almost up to 40% of THC, which
15 to 40%.
That's obviously psychoactive. So you have the MJ dispensaries, the medical cards, the prescriptions that you need. It's because you are going into an area where you're taking something that makes you gives you that high, right? So it can give you impairment as well, and other things too. Where Gene and I are trying to push is to bring awareness through this show, through all media outlets that we're on, that the hemp Boca products are derived from the hemp plant. So you have the CBD and the THC, right, which are cannabinoids. And then we also have a whole new line coming out, Balance Sport, where there's no THC. And our focus is on athletic, public service, right, and military veterans, things like that, right? People like that. So we're so passionate, right? I mean, we just want so much for anyone that's listening to us, watching us, to just share Hemp Boca to everybody else. Get them to tune in to us next show. We're here every Tuesdays from 2:30 to 3:30.
Yeah, and this beautiful Delray, Heart of Delray Gallery. Just phenomenal art.
Oh yeah, and anybody can come here, right?
Yes,
it's an open door policy.
It's open to the public.
You're driving by, lunch or you're off.
What's the
we
address?
Have chairs, 1440 North Federal.
Delray Beach.
Come in and say hi. We'll hand you a microphone. We are definitely going to put you on the spot. So as soon as you open up those double doors.
I think that's why Lisa and her sister left here. Because she's like, oh my God, they're on air. And she's going to pull me on air.
They're probably hiding out there in the side too.
No, there's a lot to see. Yeah, I mean, the sculpture, like you mentioned.
I saw it on the way in. It was really amazing. Yeah,
right?
The outside area as well. There's there's a lot going on.
Phenomenal.
And there was an artist painting right when I came in. She was like, "Hi, can I help you?" And she's painting. I'm like,
"No, I know." I also want to point out, because it's very important for me, the customers or anyone that goes to our websites, they go to the testimonial page, right? We have in-house, these a testimonial form that we have our customers fill out and sign and give us permission to share their feedback, and we put it on there word for word. Nothing's been altered. We have everything documented. We want to be as transparent as we can to our customers or the consumers that is shopping around and want to learn more about Hemp Boca. And the stories that we're getting, we have so many coming our way, so many testimonies coming our way in the next week, a couple of weeks, right?
Right.
And we're just going to keep putting them on the website. We want people to see that. And
we're working on partnering up with 4kids.us.
Right.
Are we able to share that?
Yeah, it's okay. We are working on teaming up with a children's charity because our ultimate goal ourselves is to create one through Hemp Boca. There is a lot of stigma out there. We understand that, but I promise you, Hemp Boca is not going anywhere, and we're starting in Delray and Boca, and we're going to work our way around Florida,
right.
And we want to get that message out that what we're doing is organic and healthy.
Right. We're looking for recovery centers that will allow us to come to speak with you and get our just sharing education really with the epidemic of
Opioids.
the opioids
Right.
and how our products
It
can
is.
help.
It is fascinating. I want to just touch on a couple, then we'll continue next show.
Next show.
Can I speak out to all the fitness
Yeah,
community
sure.
as well,
Of
as far
course,
as
please.
health, fitness, anyone related to the field and the industry, gyms, facilities that are interested as well?
Oh,
please
absolutely.
reach out to them as well. I mean, they've helped me, and I've been talking to my clients as well about your product. And again, I try to pass off high quality, integrity type of products to my clients, and that's exactly what you guys stand for. So again, for any type of fitness facility that's interested out there, please reach out to these two and ask for education. Because
Right,
it's
right.
a new product, you know,
New industry that
and
we're
just
getting to.
from me alone, not really knowing the differences. This has been very helpful to me. So
Thank you.
Thank you, John.
then-
So likewise with you also,
Yeah.
if you have any questions, concerns, anything about our product or
Right.
even about the industry that you may have questions, or your clients or friends, anyone has questions, please,
definitely,
just give them our phone number.
I already
We'll
have
be
people in
happy
mind.
to.
But you guys wouldn't believe the statistics, and this is from American Physical Therapy Association. That did research in 2016 that there are 11 million people are abusing prescription opioids starting in 2016, and they're doing another research 2017 going on to 2018. 214 million prescriptions of opioid pain medication, a rate of 66.5% per 100 people, right? Drug overdoses in 2016 claimed the lives of nearly 64,000 people. So you read these statistics on opioids, and these pharmaceutical companies are still pumping them every day. But I would like for somebody to challenge Hemp Oka, challenge me, challenge Gene, I don't care, challenge us. I would like for you to find stats that say 64,000 Americans, or even one, that have died, that
taking CBD.
from taking CBD or
Such a
hemp
great point.
Hemp
products.
products.
I want you to challenge me and show me where there's been an overdose. Consider what's called an overdose on hemp or CBD products derived from the hemp plant.
Well, we have
Okay.
to make sure
Or
CBD
addiction.
that is pure, natural,
From the
organic.
hemp plant. Right.
There's companies out there that have synthetic and other.
Correct,
Right.
correct.
So we have to be careful what companies. I
Right.
mean, yes, with us, challenge us all day
Oh
long.
yeah, oh yeah. And if anyone who finds any information like that, then I'm going to find the source, and we're going to do our research on that.
Right.
On that source, and that company is producing that CBD.
And we
or
can almost
products.
guarantee that it's not pure.
Yeah. So, but I want us to continue on that, because there's a whole list of information here about
So
opioids and
next
stuff.
week
So next
we
week
will
we're
touch
going to
base
touch
on
on
touch on that.
Great.
But
And we'll have to bring like 2 other guests that
Look,
will come on that will challenge us.
yeah. Yeah. But before we end for the show, look for John Binford Fitness all over social media. He's a fantastic guy. What's your phone number, buddy?
Thank you. It's 609-276-4818. That's my cell phone, and you can reach me all day, every day. If I don't pick up, please feel free to send a message, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
And yes, he does. He always does. Never
Hemp Oka.
fails. And this is the Hemp Oka Show.
Yes.
And please, you need to contact us
Yeah.
or purchase products or have questions. Give us a call. Our number is 561-330-5655.
Or
Or-
follow us on VCard, right?
Or
We're gonna
follow
get
us
that
on
out there.
VCard.
Yeah.
Text.
Hemp Oka to 800, so that's 80800. Or you can download the VCard app and type in Hemp Oka and plug in that access code 60952. You can follow us all day long and watch our show every Tuesday from 2:30 to 3:30.
Right. Or visit our website. That's hempoka.com.
Right.
That's where you can find all our products. There's a lot of educational, information on there.
Yeah, it's all updated as well. So we thank you for joining us live from Delray Beach, Florida. We'll see you next Tuesday, 2:30 to 3:30, the Hemp Oka Show with Gene and Chris.
Thank you and be safe.
Thank you for having me.
Bye now.
Hemp Boca's full-spectrum clinical-grade products, made in the USA, have proven to help our customers with arthritis, anxiety, canker sores, chronic pain, diabetes, fibromyalgia, hangovers, stress, sleep, and more. Studies have also shown CBD does assist with some side effects of cancer remissions and epilepsy. We strive to help as many people to live a healthy lifestyle by reducing the consumption of harmful and addictive prescribed drugs. At Hemp Boca, we are transparent when it comes to our products. We are ethical in what we do, so please be aware for mislabeling. Fake or synthetic products have peace of mind dealing with a company that cares about your health and best interest. Please visit us at hempboca.com or call 1-844-385-1588 for more information or purchase products. A pure organic way to natural remedies. hempboca.com. Thank you for listening to the Hemp Boca Show.
Experian Travel, a subsidiary of Cruise Planners Travel Advisor, is merely a selling agency and makes no warranty expressed or implied. Each Cruise Planners is individually owned and operated. Experian Travels and Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and a very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. Our travel advisors will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. We specialize in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation just for you. The material presented in this commercial is provided for informational purposes only and is based upon information that is considered to be reliable. This material is not intended as an offer or solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security or other financial instrument. Securities or other financial instruments mentioned in this material are not suitable for all investors. Any opinions expressed herein are given in good faith, are subject to change without notice, and are only intended at the moment of their issue as conditions quickly change. Phil, a regular guest on Bloomberg Canada's Money Talk, with a recent public platform average over 100% annual gain, said, "Don't gamble with your investments, be the house, not the gambler." At philstockworld.com, a top stock market investment site in the U.S. and ranked most influential stock market professional with almost 500,000 Twitter followers, visit www.philstockworld.com for more information.